Hey people, it's Niles talking. Now this is from the Independent. US military to announce mandatory vaccine requirement for troops. All active duty US military personnel will soon need to be vaccinated against the coronavirus, according to news reports. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin is expected to announce the policy on Friday, the New York Times reported. The new policy will cover roughly 1.3 million people who serve in the U.S. Armed Forces. The potential policy, which has not been publicly announced, follows an announcement from President Joe Biden that all federal employees and on-site contractors must get the jab or submit regular COVID test results. Mr. Austin previously said he wouldn't impose a vaccine mandate until the treatments were fully approved by the Food and Drug Administration. The available vaccines are currently under emergency use authorization. Can I remind you people, emergency use authorization, that doesn't mean they've been tested and proven safe. The FDA is expected to fully approve the vaccines within about a month. Under federal rules, the final determination about service members being unvaccinated rests with the president, who must grant a waiver to the Defense Department. Experts are hopeful that more Americans will overcome their vaccine hesitancy when they see the U.S. soldiers getting the treatment. It's just like the mind games. You're forcing them to take it. It's not like all these soldiers said they wanted to. You said either keep your job or get lost. I mean, either take it and keep your job or get fired. It's like 1984. Coercion and threats and intimidation will be code words for free will. When people see that these guys got the vaccine and nothing happened to them, that could be decisive. Dr. Ezekiel J. Emanuel, a University of Pennsylvania bioethicist and biotransition advisor. Don't trust the military to give accurate statistics. They hide stuff that happens to the service people all the time. You know, even stuff that happens between soldiers, like friendly fire, acts of violence, sexual assault, and things that happen overseas. You cannot trust them to say, well, we vaccinated 1.3 million soldiers and everyone was fine. It's just ridiculous to take them seriously. People admire our military. They can serve as a positive example. Thus far, the vaccination rate within the military has lagged behind what officials had hoped. So now they're forcing them to do it. Truly a free country. As of mid-July, 70% of active duty troops who had already got numerous other vaccines in the course of serving had at least one shot of the vaccine. Military leaders had previously hoped the entire military would be vaccinated by then. That's still higher than the overall U.S. vaccination rate. 58% of Americans have received at least one dose of the vaccine and just under 50% are fully vaccinated. Secretary Austin, who recently returned from an overseas tour, has taken pains to stress proper COVID protocols, often seen wearing a mask and fist-bumping his foreign counterparts. He's been so careful, in fact, that he drew the ire of Republicans who accused him of COVID fear for wearing a face shield and a mask during his visit to the Philippines, even though he was following local requirements. From the embassy, the Philippine government has mandated that everyone must wear full coverage face shields together with face masks while in public places. Local governments continue to implement additional requirements to slow the virus spread. Anyway, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'm going to leave this article in the description. If you'd like to support this channel, I'll leave my Cash App. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave that there as well. If you want to buy one of my t-shirts, I'll leave that there as well. Peace!